Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mickstar, and this is my attempt to remake a Sword and Shield anime that we never got. And yeah, I've already done my first season in Sword and Shield, which was basically just the first 3 gyms and getting back into the wild area. So picking up from there, but first just a few things. Well, one thing that I kind of missed out, which is basically within those first 3 gyms, Ash is going to get a bike. And he's not going to destroy it as he's done with every other bike that he's had. Well, apart from the one he rode across the bike path, but that technically wasn't his. But then again, he technically never had a bike, but still. He isn't going to destroy this one, because he's going to need it for later stuff. But back to it. So Ash has just got back into the wild area, and he's just about to get on his bike and then drive around, pedal around and see what he can figure out as he's moving on to the next area. But just before he does that, Sonia gives him a call on his little Rotom phone that he's got, and basically she tells him about the Isle of Armor, and that there's a dojo there, and basically inviting him to go train there because, well, you need all the training you can get, and there's nothing stopping him from doing it. So he makes his way there, which basically takes him about half an episode to get there because he has the bike. He gets there a lot quicker. Then when he gets there, talking with Sonia outside, and then basically as he goes in, out comes the Galarian Slowpoke. Yeah, I know, a lot of this is just copying from the game, but still, there's nothing else I can actually go from. Well, I could go from the manga, but still, all of it's from the game, a lot. And yeah, basically Ash has a battle with it, and I don't know, should I allow him to catch it or not? You know what? Go ahead. I'll let him catch it. So in Galar so far, along with the 6 Pokemon he brought with him, he's caught Rookie D and Roly Coly. Now he's caught Galarian Slowpoke. So after that, which basically takes up the other part of the episode, and well, near enough to the end, and then you get to see him on the train, basically arriving at the station at the Isle of Armor. So yeah, that's episode 1. Then basically when he leaves, as like in the game, I don't know which one it's gonna be, but both of them are gonna be led. The rivalry you have in the Isle of Armor, depending on what game you play, I don't know which one is going to be there first, but one of them is going to be there to try and prevent, I don't know, basically to do what they normally do, try and find strong people, see if they can beat them and all that stuff, and then tell them not to go here. But yeah, doesn't work. Ash wins, obviously, because because they actually have a one-on-one battle, and Rookie D's evolved into Corvisquire at this point, and then basically Corvisquire wins. I don't remember what Pokemon they would have, but Then after that, basically heading off to the training hall, which basically isn't far, and plus, as I said, Ash has a bike. So he gets there quite quick. And yeah, he admires the scenery a little bit. And then gets to the dojo. Comes in, has a look around, and then is it the master comes up to you at that point, or I can't remember when, but yeah, master comes to him and says, "Are you a new what disciple for the dojo?" Yeah, that's what they call him, right? And I said, yes, I've been told to, I've been invited and all that. And then in comes the one who we fought outside the train station, coming in late. And the other one is already inside. I don't know where, but they're in there somewhere. And yeah, basically it just goes from there. Kind of like the stories, the events from the game just plays out, and yeah, there has to be like a few episodes, well, actual stuff to have to do and actual little downtime, because it's like a relaxed dojo. Yeah, you go down there to train, get better and all that stuff, and there's a lot of time to just chill. Prepare yourself for the next day. So, an event, rest day. Event, rest day. And, yeah, as I said, with Ash catching Pokemon, obviously, because he's already got 3, he's going to get 2 more. He's going to get a Squirtle that can Gigantamax. The only reason for this is because his Squirtle, I don't know if it's actually ever going to get that back fully from Officer Jenny, because it went back to the Squirtle squad just because they couldn't aim at all. There was no focus in the group because they lost the leader. So basically, leader comes back, they're all focused, he's not going to leave again. And yeah, there's no point in getting Bulbasaur because he still has his Bulbasaur, even though it's just basically the caretaker of Oak's basically big garden, which as we all know. So yeah, he's gonna get that, and okay, it's gonna evolve into Blastoise. Well, a lot later, but it isn't going to stay a Squirtle as his previous one did. And the 2, so basically this is not going into the next Pokemon, it's going into some events, but all like the events that you have with the game, that you're in a like little competition with them, I still can't remember the names. It's basically one person does one person does the other and all that. And the final battle, which obviously the cheat, it's going to be the opposite one to who fought him at the train station. Yeah, I'll just say that is a good way to do it. And his next Pokemon he's going to get is Kubfu, which is going to evolve, obviously, because how it does evolve. So, yeah, not really much. And basically could, no. No, I was thinking he could go around finding the Alolan Diglets, but nah, there's no point in that. He just does everything in the dojo, which I would like it to be 40 episode, but I'm not sure how many events are going on in there, because you do get other events, which is by paying the watts, but basically you can say that they're just being gathered over time, so basically by doing that you get Squirt Bulbasaur and all that stuff and all. And you get to face what's the wife's name? I know the master's name is Mustard. I just can't remember her name. Dang it. But yeah, at least 2 of the episodes is going to be battling her. Another 2 is going to be fighting the master. I'll probably say getting Cup through and then getting Cup through to evolve. That's going to be 3 episodes in total. So that's basically 7 episodes already. And that's not counting all the other little in-betweens. Oh yeah, and there's 2 episodes before the whole thing starts. It's like finding out about the dojo, getting to the island, and then that other stuff. So yeah, that's 9 episodes that I've got labelled. And then everything else just fills in with all the other events and stuff that you got to do as you're in the dojo to get through it. So yeah, it's not really as much as I don't know as the first 3 badges were, but there's not really much you can really do with the Isle of Armor. But then when you get into the Crown Tundra, that is going to be a hell of a lot. And I'm thinking of actually changing how I was planning on doing this. I was thinking of doing it in five different parts. So Sword and Shield was going to be 5 seasons, but no, I'm actually thinking just 4. Because yeah, doing it as 4, it would work better into going into Legends Arceus. I think the way I'm going to do it. So yeah, basically when I get to doing the second part, well, the first part was the 3 badges. The second part was the Isle of Armor. The third part is going to be the longest of the 4. It's going to be 4 parts at least, 4 seasons. It's going to be the rest of the gyms and the league and the Champions League. Which, yeah, as I said, I was thinking of doing 3 badges, and then 3 badges Armor, 3 badges Tundra, and then the rest. But no, I'm thinking of just changing up the last 2. So 3 badges, Armor, the rest of the Championship League, then the Crown Tundra. That is how I'm going to do it. So yeah, that's basically it. As I said, not much I can really do with the Isle of Armor. But as we all know, the Crown Tundra is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Because there's a lot to do, but yeah, I could still not remember. Well, I can't remember anyway, but still. Got all those events anyway. But yeah, that's going to be it. So, I just want to know, is anyone still watching this? And do people actually like what I'm actually doing with giving Pokemon the Sword and Shield anime, which we never got? Which I'm still so disappointed in that. But it's not like we can do anything now. We can just anticipate which this is, anticipating what or guessing what we would have got. So yeah. And I just thought of doing this for some fun anyway. It's basically my whole thing anyway. If it's fun, I do it. If it's not, not so much. More likely I just don't do it. So yeah, as I said before in the last one, if you like it, give me a like. If you hate it, give me a dislike. Write some things in the comments that I of what you would also put in, or basically what events from the dojo would you take out, if any. But I still think they all should go in there anyway, because it helps make it a longer season, a longer part. I'm stuck on seasons, even though the part, but still, that's what I'm going with. A longer season, and yeah. So yeah, not much I can say, but bye.